So, first of all, on behalf of the great people of Edo State, I would like to apologize to the whole Nigerians and to Peter Obi for what the present governor of Edo State said in this video, where he clearly, first of all, let me quote him. He said he's sending a direct message to Peter Obi that his security will never be guaranteed when it comes to Edo State. He went further to say whatever happens to Obi when he's in Edo State, he will take it. And the governor said he's serious about it. This looks like a threat to tell Peter Obi that if you come to Edo State, anything will happen to you, you go use your head carry out. Definitely something might happen to him when it comes to Edo State. The governor is obviously preaching hate, and we are not like that in Edo State. So on behalf of the great people of Edo, please, Nigerians, we are begging you that we are very, very, very sorry. Now, I want you people to understand something, right? This thing is a pattern. You understand? It's a pattern. What they are doing now is the states that Peter Obi won during the presidential election, they are turning their governors to start attacking Peter Obi deliberately. First, it was the governor of Benue State. It's either Obi won the state or he was close to winning the state. So they will definitely expect more to come. Now, this one in Edo State, as you can see here, in the presidential election, APC amount of votes is 144,471. Then you have PDP 89,000, you have NNPP 2,000, then you have Labour Party 331,000. And you know Obi campaigned under Labour Party. Now, if you go to Benue State, because the governor of Benue also did something similar, you can see APC 310, PDP 130, NNPP 4,000, and LP 308. Just a close margin of barely 2,000 people. So what they are doing now, any state that showed Obi support, love and strength, they will actually turn their governors against them or try to scare the people just in case they present Obi as the presidential candidate for the new ADC. So it is political. My people in Edo State, I'm pretty sure they are not joining them to do this. All those people wanna see for there where they make noise. Now paid actors, all those ones are paid actors. Now let me now send a message to the governor. You said you are the new sheriff in town. You are not a sheriff. If you are a sheriff, you will not talk like this. It's obvious that somebody is sending you to do whatever thing you are doing. So you cannot boldly say you are the new sheriff in town. I would say maybe you are the new, what will I say in order not to offend you now, but I still want to offend you so that you remind yourself of who you are. But you can still not remind yourself of who you are, because at the end of the day, I don't think people really voted you from the look of things. I don't think it looks like something where INEC just can't give you. So you have to actually work for your paymasters, because you are not even a sheriff. So stop saying there's a new sheriff in town. Now you are talking about, say, Peter Obi donate 15 million. According to you, then after he left, 3 people buy. Go and see what is happening in Okpebholo there. Peter Obi no donate for there. What are you doing about the people where they kidnap? What are you doing about the people where they buy for there? Recently, Army and the people of Oge, they get problem. They expected you to intervene. You didn't say anything about it. You didn't say anything about it. It's by the intervention of God. It's by the intervention of God. If not, you will just keep quiet. If not, you will just keep quiet. You went to go and show one road. Say, Obaseki not do the road. You enter inside the portable. I go see that same road again. You never still do one. 2027 is still in front. When I don't start from 2025, the campaign. There's a big billboard in Edo State. If you just enter inside the airport, you can see, Asiwaju 2027 is already settled. In 2025, you people are obviously scared of something. Una dey fear. That is why now una dey fear. Wait till una dey fear. I'm not going to campaign for nobody. I know they talk about this kind of things. We cannot be on social media and we will now see things like this and will not talk against it. You are preaching hate. You are threatening the man for no reason. For no reason. All this one now make Peter Obi no come that state with that. Make him no come do campaign. Because they are very, very certain that the guy man will win the state. So all these things that they are doing, Benue just did it. This one, just watch. It will be a pattern now. Any state where Labour Party, they close to winning for the poll, or states where Peter Obi win, during the presidential election. Now that states they go hijack. They go tell the governor, may talk say he's not welcome in the states. Come on. We don't need all this. We don't need all this. Again, I always say this thing. You will never need to campaign if you do well for your states, or if you do well for the country. The biggest mistake when Asiwaju make when he enter inside presidency, now that subsidy when go come out. That subsidy removal when do. And after then, the money where say you use do work, you don't do anything. So people they suffer. Una leave road where not good for the whole Nigeria, go start new road. You cannot fix Lagos to Abuja road, where a lot of business people they use, they take bring their goods, come the federal capital and other states along the federal capital. You people could not fix the road. You could not fix that road. There are a lot of roads that are damaged in Nigeria. You could not fix it. You go start new roads, say na coastal Calabar highway, and the coastal waiting. How much Calabar they bring for Nigeria? How much? If not that you people are looking for a way to actually do one or two chua. How much? So this present administration, they failed in a lot of areas. I said the only one thing when they tell they brag before, the only one thing, they say ASU did not go on strike for 2 years for the first time. ASU they strike now. ASU they strike now. My own, I'm not going to talk my own at the insecurity. People are dying left, right, and center. People just buy everywhere. See just now, just till tomorrow. Till tomorrow. Benue till tomorrow. Till tomorrow. And finally, I don't think anybody can stop anybody from entering any state in Nigeria. I don't think so. Because this Nigeria and all of us get some. I don't think me and I enter states many times because I don't feel enter the states until say waiting for my own country, Nigeria. When I don't need visa to go, when I don't need passport to go, my own country, Nigeria, I don't go feel move. Now Peter will be cuckoo and follow and do all those ones. But I understand it. You people have the military, you have everything. I beg, we are not like that in Edo. I beg. Nigerians, please. Now for dear will be getting highest votes for the last election. I beg. When I not let this governor is now our representative talking on our behalf. They are doing their politics. Please.
You see, if you are from Edo State and you are not condemning this nonsense that your illiterate governor is doing, you should know that hands will also get to you. I will tell you how terrible this is. This is terrible because Peter Obi is not your regular Nigerian. He is up there in that level that if a sitting governor will threaten Peter Obi, that he will not guarantee his security if he comes to the state without calling him. It means that you low life that will never get to the level of Peter Obi, your security is not also guaranteed. Yes, because Peter Obi might be able to move around with his little private security, right? But you won't even have anyone. The moment you step your leg in Edo, people will just harass you, and then the governor will say, "You did not call me that you were calling, so it's your cup of tea." On a national TV, Okpebholo is threatening Peter Obi. Now the question is, tell me, what did Peter Obi do to Okpebholo? Even the Okpebholo self cannot even grace the feet of Peter Obi. The question is, what has Peter Obi done to Okpebholo that he had to go to the extent of threatening him on national TV? I mean, Peter Obi only went to the state and donated 15 million to the College of Nursing Science in Benin City. How is that? Why is that paining you? If you as a governor, you cannot do your work, you decide to be a slave to your Oba, you decide to say, no, I don't want to have this, I must be a slave to the Oba, just like every other person, that's your cup of tea. Leave other people that want to impact the life of other Nigerians to come in and make impact in their life positively. If you as a governor cannot be able to guarantee the security or guarantee the impact of making giving the citizens of Edo State a affordable life to live, then you leave other people to do it. Peter Obi came, he did not make noise, he did not call your name, he did what he wants to do, and he has gone. So the question now is that, what has Peter Obi done to Okpebholo? Now I will say it again. If you are from Edo State, you are not making video to condemn this in your governor and say, now this has gone beyond political lines, or what do you call it? Like being in opposition. No, this has gone beyond that. If a city governor will come on national TV and said he cannot guarantee the security of a private citizen just like you, then you're also not safe too. You that is not even up to the level of Peter Obi. You're also not safe. This is the same governor that cannot even pronounce his budget when he got into office the first time. You see, it's painful that now Agboros, because Okpebholo is an Agboro. A normal person would not, I repeat, would not sit down and let Okpebholo to pilot the affairs of their company. With this kind of behavior, it's not possible. And the worst thing is that people in the crowd were even sharing him up. That's even the worst thing. Is that the level those states have been reduced to the level of a state that has stark illiterate in Edo? Are you telling me that? See, I make this video by saying this. If you are from Edo State, make a video condemning what your governor has done and tag me, because I'm going to drag any person from Edo State that I will see talk nonsense about Peter Obi, and the person is giving amplification to the nonsense his governor has done. The battle line has been drawn.
Honestly, I don't understand the kind of hate Peter Obi is getting in Nigerian politics. Is he the only one contesting for election in Nigeria? Why the hate? The other time it was Governor Alia of Benue State, and today is Governor Okpebholo of Edo State. He's not even coming into your state to come and campaign. He's coming there to visit schools and help them. Instead of focusing on the people, on the masses, and try to give them the evidence of democracy, you're trying to attack Peter Obi. Look at a governor that cannot even read and write. A governor that was elected. It is obvious that he was rigged into power, because a governor that worked so hard to get to power will not speak in this manner. Imagine the hate he's spewing. You are ordering and instructing, warning Peter Obi not to come into Edo State without your notice or without informing you. If not, his security is not guaranteed. Is that the way things are done in Nigeria? Are you saying he's not a Nigerian citizen or what? Or he doesn't have the right to come into Edo State or whichever part of Nigeria without informing the state governor or what? It is actually because the Benue State governor took advantage of this whole thing the other time, and Nigerians didn't speak about it. That is the reason why other APC governors are having the effrontery to come out loudly and boldly to come and say Peter Obi cannot visit their state. Would you say the same thing to Atiku if Atiku is visiting your state? You cannot tell him, because he's a northerner and you know that they are powerful. Fine, you are the administrator and the one in charge of your state. You are the chief security officer of your state. Obi is not coming there for any ulterior motive. He doesn't have any ulterior motive coming to your state. He's just coming there to help Nigerians and see how he can contribute to improving their lives and improving their studies. That's what he has been doing. He's not just doing it in your state, and he's not coming there to come and campaign. For me and everyone, I think he's just reading the script. You are following the script your godfather instructed you to speak about. That is the reason why he was incoherent in his speech. This is how you governors will keep on blabbing, and in the end of your 8 years, you will not have anything to even account for in your state. You will not have any project to account for in your state, because you use your whole time in the office to fight the opposition. This is just 2025. 2027 is still like 2 years ahead. But the only thing you guys are concerned about is Peter Obi. Of course, this is a clear pointer that you guys are scared of this man. Nigeria is meant for everybody. Nobody is going to be intimidated by your speech. And for you governors and you leaders doing the bidding of your paymaster, know that power is transient and you will also not be in power forever. There's an adage that says, if a king sends you, you have to use your head to know how to deliver the message properly. So let me allow you to listen to the remaining part of the video. And please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.
No, this is not about me not being a Peter Obi's fan. Of course, you guys know I'm not a Peter Obi supporter. But who is advising this man? Who told him he has a right to stop anybody from coming to it? Is Peter Obi coming to his house? Unless Peter Obi is coming to your house, that is when he needs to tell you that he's coming. Oga, obviously I can't pronounce your other name, but I know Monday is on your name. Please don't embarrass the office of governor in Nigeria. I know it appears you're already a disaster, but don't embarrass the office of governor. You do not have the right. You do not have any right whatsoever to stop anybody, not even Peter Obi, from coming to Edo State. Peter Obi is a Nigerian citizen and he has a right to visit any state in Nigeria, including Edo. If your people fought because Peter Obi came and donated 15 million naira to people, if they fought as a result of that, how is that Peter Obi's business? Go after the culprit and find out why they fought. And don't come and issue this kind of orders that you do not have the right to. You cannot stop Peter Obi from coming to your state. You don't have that right. Assuming without considering that P2B is not even a former governor or whatever, you do not have the right to make this kind of comment. It's a disgrace. A disgrace to the office of governor, a disgrace to you as a human being, a disgrace to whatever that you represent. You need to go and recount that statement. You goofed, Mr. Governor. You goofed.
Nice one, Okpebholo. Is the audacity for me. Makes sense. I hope you can spare Sheriff now, because everything bothers you. Everything is important apart from governance. That is your primary responsibility to the Edo people. Every other thing, you are going to jump on politics, jump on threats and all of that, talking like a motor boy or a motor park tout, and talking like a common agbero is now your stock in trade. And it's unfortunate how you have galvanized yourself into wanting to create some level of clout around your brand instead of going to primary school to actually learn how to read and write basically. I will tutor you. There are 3 basic ways or 3 basic roads to becoming very influential in the Nigerian political scene. Number 1, you need to have overwhelming intelligence. You need to be brilliant, and that's where people like Olusegun Obasanjo comes into effect. And fortunately for Peter Obi, he seems to have that advantage to also call himself a very smart person, so to speak. And there are a few others, Babatunde Fashola, a couple of all these other guys, I think Soludo and some, and it's really not about academics. Adams Oshomole also fortunately falls into that category of being a very smart politician, so he has some level of influence in our politicking. The next is money. Money is another very important influence or very important factor to having a major influence in our political ecosystem, and that's where Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a couple of Atiku Abubakar before now, used to have all of this monetary influence. The third is results. You need to have results, and result in whatever capacity or whatever opportunity you have, whether to govern, to represent the people. As a senator, you failed, and now you are governor. If I were you, I'll focus, because of all of the theory that I have mentioned, I do not see a chance for you to be able to come out after governor. The Peter B you are critiquing was a governor in Anambra State several years ago, and then it's something that we have to discuss maybe later, looking at Soludo trying to blacklist him, that went on to becoming an advantage for him. I hope, I hope that after your 8th year, let me just be with the current political dynamics in Nigeria, you're in the APC. After your 8-year tenure, if you be proud enough to be able to go around Nigeria and say you have a political voice that can stand. The Oshomole you rode on his back, the Gosulapabi you rode on his back, all of them were successful governors. If I were you at Okpebholo, I will focus on the most important thing, which is governance, because you've taken everything serious and then you've abandoned the most important thing, which is governance. For you, it is about talking anyhow. If I were you, I'll focus on the thing. By now, I expect you to be putting your teams together. It is not the number of people that decomes to know you, not the number of political platforms you have that determine whether you are going to have influence. I'm worried for you. I'm worried that of all of the attendant witches and wizards, ancestors, influences that joined in trying to push away the PDP and get you into power, it was still difficult to sell you. You are the most, a friend of mine that is in the APC said you are the most difficult political candidate he has ever sold in his life. No ground, no basics, no power, no influence, no grouse, no sense, no direction, no focus. And look at you talking. I don't know, I could assume that it is lack of grasp for grammar and understanding of the English language that have made you make some of the statements you made here today. I hope you look back at them, because I don't know what is now the difference between you and the Agberu in New Benin Motor Park. And it is not because it's Peter Abi, but I expected more, because you governing a state that is plagued with all sorts of menace, like the Egyptian Israel era or regime. By now you should be focused on how do you get yourself together, where you have tripled your security in traveling to your village. You don't say that in public, but that is a fact, where you know, of course, that you are not even proud to walk into some places. Maybe you should have made this statement in Benin. You made it in your hometown because you were receiving defectors. You should have made it in Benin and let people walk out on you. Again, it's unfortunate that after Peter Obi has governed his state for several years, that is not even, he's been able to walk into Edo State and have that level of clout. You just invited Wike, they are giving you mind. And the greatest, the biggest problem you will ever have in life, for any reason, is to have arrogance on top of ignorance, or that your arrogance is fueled by ignorance. Your arrogance is fueled. Before you have audacity, have knowledge. Before you have all of these guts, have sense. It's unfortunate that this is all Edo people are known for, audacity. But then this particular one that you are selling, does it have engine oil? And the engine oil should be common sense, smartness, brilliance, intelligence, information. Look at you are talking. Shameless governor. You are fighting so hard just to retain that office of the most unfortunate governor in Nigeria. Everything. I'm on transit, I'm doing a trip. I will settle down and look into this, but because I've been too much and I needed to drop this very quickly so that at least you don't think that you've made any sense in the last couple of hours. If I were you, I would hide my head in shame, focus on my biggest problem.